Tell me a little bit why we're here today.
Today, now I'm doing a live interview, so you know I got to focus on the main camera. But I'm gonna hold this shit up, and you're gonna get the live interview as well on Facebook. Today we here because an individual, the youth, 16 years old, was shot by the police, kidnapped, brought to the hospital. The hospital was locked down, and the hospital was told by the police that they can't let nobody enter the hospital due to the fact that whoever shot him up was gonna come and finish the job. The whole time it was the cops. So that's why we here today. Today we here with Mr. Griffith, who used to actually be the head of police, and he tired of it. He was the head of the police station. He organized this movement. He's retired, but he said he's had enough of Waterbury Police, and he was the head of police at one time. So we just organizing under the big boss. I'm not the boss. I'm just here. I'm just here to give the information. But the big man is on the inside. I can go in right now and show you what's going on the inside of Grams. We at Grams right now, and that's what we're here for, man. We're here to organize under the big dog and see what solutions he's got and what he wants to bring forth to the table, so this type of shit don't happen no more.
So for all of the viewers that may not have heard of this situation, this incident, tell them a little bit more about the details and what you've heard.
Well, I don't want to just make stuff up. I think the youngin' fled from the cops. I think he was in the car and he fled from police, and whatever happened, the police ended up shooting him up. They shot him up, they hit him in the chest, they hit him in the arm, they hit him in the leg, if I'm not mistaken. Collapsed his lung, fucked up the nerves in his arm. Then they brought him to the hospital, and that's where, like I said, they locked the hospital down, told the hospital somebody else shot him and that they may be coming to finish the job on some movie shit. This some movie shit. You know, this some movie shit they did. And the whole time it was them. Then the kid's mother is from Georgia. She drove all the way from Georgia. He was shot on Thursday. They didn't let her see him till Saturday, and they only gave her 5 minutes. His father's from Waterbury, so he had two parents. They only said only one parent could see him, and they only get 5 minutes. So, and he was cuffed up. He was arrested while shot up. So, you have this kid who's been shot up, kidnapped. The parents have been lied to, only given 5 minutes, and then after the 5 minutes, they sent him to another hospital out of town where nobody knows where he's at. You know, to my knowledge. His parents may know where he's at, but I don't know where he's at, and that should be public information. We should be able to write him a letter and tell him we love him and we hope he survives. Why the fuck we can't know where he at, nigga? The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? So yeah, that's what's going on right now.
With that being said, this all seems so familiar. You know, we've been down this road before. What do you think would be different this time around?
I think it starts with us, man. I think this shit is old. Like you know, like our ancestors went through so much, man, and it kind of like pumped fear in us. Then what they did was they used crack cocaine and the welfare system to alleviate the father, to make the mothers more docile with the sons. So the mothers don't want the sons in the street, but they also don't want them doing nothing that's too manly. You know, I hear mothers saying, I don't want my son playing football. I don't want him playing basketball, he might get hurt. Well, he may get hit by a car just going outside. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, they took the father out, you know, using the drug game, which was strategic. They played chess, not checkers. So they took the fathers out of the equation, and now you have a bunch of feminized men being raised by women who are given leverage with EBT cards. See, to have welfare, the father can't be in the house. Okay, to live up Fairmont, the father can't be in the house. To live up motherfucking Bucks Hill, Bunker Hill, the father he can't be there. You gotta be a single mother. These women love to live in Fairmont. They love to live up there. They want the father out. They want that EBT. They want that medical. Okay, so they use the strategic way of alleviating the man, getting the man out of the system. So now we have a system where everybody, our races, we have a soft race. We just soft all around. Niggas is gangster for the wrong reasons. you know, they only want to get gangster with each other because they don't know how to use that same energy to attack the motherfucker that's really got them fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I know you mentioned fear earlier. Talk a little bit more about that fear. What's inducing the fear?
What's inducing the fear?
And how do we become unafraid?
Fear is false expectations appearing real. Let me say that again. Fear is false expectations appearing real. You ever be scared to something as simple as, you know, your wife go through your phone, she sees some bullshit. The fear in you doesn't allow you to come forward. She may have already seen that shit weeks ago, but she asks you because she trusts you not to lie, and you tell a lie. Because the fear is the false expectation appearing real. You think it's gonna be over, you think she's gonna leave you, you think all this shit is gonna happen, and then, you know, when this shit goes down, none of that shit really truly happens. Y'all still end up being together, and you be like, damn, I should have just told the truth from the beginning. So fear was the false expectation appearing real, and that's what we have. We are in fear of our lives. We fear the police. We fear letting our women fear letting their sons play certain sports. We fear as men being smart, wise. We fear letting go of a white Christ, even though we know the fucking Bible was written by Ethiopians and there was no motherfuckers named John in Ethiopia. Our names out there is Afua, motherfucking Hakeem, okay? We got names like that. We don't got John and Peter. That's Greek shit. So when you talking about this Bible shit, and you talking about all this other shit, it's the fear of letting go of what we always have been taught, which is information. Information puts you in a formation. We need outformation. We need to think outside the box. We gotta start playing chess, not checkers, nigga. Okay, so we gotta stop being afraid. We so scared we rather play checkers because it's an easier game. We wanna play the easier game. Just like I tell my son, nigga, if you play Xbox and I buy this fucking game, you gonna put that shit on expert.
For themselves, yo, shouts out to Mula Vision. Yo, we out here, we building. I need you two brothers in because they talking about the younger generation. There's a lot of older generation.
Well, let them, we'll be in there in a second.
Say no more, Lo.
We'll be in there in a second. We're gonna bring that energy in there, but we busy right now. We here for what we here for. I respect what they doing in there, and we'll be in there in a second, but we here to address this fear shit. False expectations appearing real. This is the brother. That's your son?
Yeah.
This is the brother right here, man. I don't make this fucking shit up. This shit'll make me cry right now, nigga, live. I don't give a fuck, nigga. This is his dad right here, man. I'm not making this shit up. All you fucking Crip niggas, community revolution in progress, pull up, nigga. Blood niggas, brotherly love overriding depression, pull up. Or I don't respect y'all niggas. And I'ma check y'all niggas when I see y'all niggas and ask y'all where y'all was at, nigga. Because this shit is not a game, okay? This is his father right here. I don't gotta make this shit up. I just gave y'all the rundown on what happened, and he already been interviewed, and he can tell you himself. His son was kidnapped, basically, man. He was kidnapped and lied to. Nobody's gonna finish the job but the motherfuckers who started the job. The cop shot him. Ain't nobody coming here to finish him off, nigga. So
let me get a quick. Let me ask him a question real quick.
Yeah, get with him.
Can you put the
the mic on him?
Yeah, attach the lav on him real quick.
Sure, good. Okay.
Just don't go too far because you're connected too.
All right.
Brother, can you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the situation?
Yeah, my name is Clinton Rogers. My son's name is Ra'Shamel Rogers. He was shot by Waterbury Police March 9th of this year, 2017. They say, of course, their version is he tried to run over an officer. The original version was he was involved in a shootout with the officer after some so-called incident. Again, I challenged that report. Was my son armed? Of course he wasn't. I already know my son. He wasn't armed. They didn't give me information. They lying to me. I'm gonna be honest. The hospital I went to, St. Mary's in Waterbury, I went there asking questions. The condition of my son, because word on the street he got shot. I run to the hospital. The doctor told me, yo, the police locked this hospital down because the guy who shot your son may come back in here and finish the job. St. Mary's Hospital, Waterbury, Connecticut. The doctor told me that. I'm still in the waiting room, waiting. An hour passed. I get calls. You know Waterbury Police shot your son up. Reception. Can you tell me what's going on? Doctor, come back out. Your son was shot in his chest, shot in his stomach, shot in the arm. We have to airlift him to Hartford because we can't do whatever procedures. He's in stable condition. How can, again, you're in stable condition, you've been shot up by the police, bleeding, he had a blood transfusion. They call it a pierced lung. They call it a pierced lung, but again, bullet went through his lung. Broke his arm up. Come on, man, they did my son dirty according to people who saw it with their own two eyes. They did him dirty. They did young boy dirty. And again, like reaching out to the police, hospitals, they basically pushing me off. I went to Hartford after my son was airlifted. They telling me, here's a piece of paper, write down your information. We'll have the doctor call you. I come back with his mom. Of course, our information not in that data bank. His information wasn't put in the data bank until the 13th. That's when they officially, Waterbury, Connecticut, and a judge go to the hospital room that he was in, and they officially process him or charge him. That's when they officially put his emergency contact in the data bank. After we in a hospital, we in different hospitals.
Share this video.
And again, we in different hospitals, we reaching out, information, they giving us white piece of paper. A white piece of paper. Here you go, write down your information and we'll get back to you. Come on, man. I asked him straight up. If this was a Jewish kid, I asked the officer that. If this was a Jewish kid, would this situation have been dealt with differently? He says this, don't make this about race. If it was a Jewish kid, let's be honest. If I had my yarmulke on, I was pulled over by officers. Would they, come on, man, we already know the answer to that. That's like the common sense. This is why that officer don't bring race into this. I only asked him the question, if this was a Jewish kid, how would you guys have handled the situation differently? Would you guys have handled it differently? Don't bring race into it. Come on, man. Again, how many kids look like that officer or officers getting shot up in a car 3 times? Officer said to another officer, he hit me. That's his word. I don't know. Again, he say, she say. And again, I'm going to call the cops, he say, she say. Put the emphasis on the she.
Brother, I just want to let you know that the family here with you, you know, prayers,
appreciate
peace, and light out to you, brother. If you, anything you need, just let us know.
I appreciate all of the love so far. It's been a lot of people standing up. I appreciate it. And then there's not enough people. I'm surprised. Waterbury, Connecticut, I'm surprised with this city. A lot of people in this city who have been beat bad by the police, openly and behind closed doors. They're scared to death. They're complaining. If you're a criminal, if you break the law, you should be beat by the police. Again, the police don't put your hands on me, first and foremost. You don't have the authority or the right to put your hands on me. If I break the law, I have my due process. My due process is not officer such and such laying hands on me, opening firing on me. Like I said, I appreciate the love, man. I know what's real and I know what's not. I identify it, man. It's real.
Peace.
Peace. I just want to say, bro, you know, we're here with you. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down. We love you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know this brother, man, but I love this brother. Why? Because he goes through the same struggle I've been through. I've been assaulted by the police. I still have a loose tooth right now from the police from about 15, 20 years ago. My tooth is still loose. Yeah. From an assault that... I'm
just bringing pictures. A 15-year-old in Waterbury. I wanted to pull this up and share this with a few brothers today. His name, Julian Goodman. I mean, regardless, I don't know his situation, but I do know he's a victim of a police beatdown. 15-year-old, they say he ran from the police, and what happened? Is this justice? Is this a normal outcome for people that don't look like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, why do people that look like this got to get this type of justice? And this is justified because he ran? No, this is not proper policing. Here's another brother I would like to bring to the attention.
This is actually my cousin right here.
Right here.
This is my cousin right here. Y'all see me post this nigga all the time.
Yes, right here.
Free Fetty, man. Look at this shit.
One thing about me, I'm not gonna condemn a person because of what choices they make. What I am gonna do, if you're an officer, you're not beating people and that's justified. In this article right here, they report this. This is their report. Man flees traffic stop, arrested in Waterbury. Now again, they say they used a taser on him. Why do his face look like this? This is not the result of a taser. This is not a result of a simple apprehension by police. Busted ear hanging off his head. But again, they say this is proper police seizure procedure.
His ear is hanging off his head.
This is how they police us.
Wow.
This is how they police people in Waterbury and throughout Connecticut. I'm not sitting down. Again, I'm not doing it.
We here, family. We're going to keep bringing y'all the information. We're going to keep y'all updated. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just keep this brother in your prayers. Prayer works, mantra works. You know what I mean? Keep this brother in your prayers. If you guys can't make it down here, you know, I understand. You know what I'm saying? If you can make it down here, you're down here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have, like he said, he got mad more pictures. I know 80% of the people that he just had in that little binder he got. I was a victim of police brutality. You know what I'm saying? So stand up for nothing, fall for anything, man. Salute to the family. I'll be going live in a little bit. I need to charge my phone. Fear the Blackamoor Messiah. This is what it's about, man. It's about us standing up as a family and supporting one another in times of need, man. So, you know, send rays of light to this brother, healing for his family and his son. Ashe.
Just to close out real quick, can y'all give you our contact information?
Yeah. Phone number?
Whatever you want, whatever you need. It's up to you.
475-235-7355.
And for me, we have, just check out Brother Trav, or you can go to Travis Roten on Facebook, and you can just reach me there, hit me in the inbox, or leave a message on my wall or whatever, and I'll get right back to you.
Peace, man.
Peace, love, and light.
I'm on 100%. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince.